Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Patricia Thiel, age 61 of Cullman, are incomplete and will be announced at a later date by Cullman Funeral Home. Ms. Thiel passed away yesterday at her residence. Visitation for Roy Marks, 72 of Cullman, will be from 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Mr. Marks passed away yesterday at his residence. Funeral services for Obera Yvonne Jester, age 86 of Cullman, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Steve Rogers officiating. Interment in Central Cemetery, Cullman Funeral Home directing. Ms. Jester passed away Monday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Visitation will be 6 to 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Funeral services for Florence Bartlett, age 67 of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverends Randall Edmondson and William McClellan officiate burial in Jones Chapel Cemetery. Ms. Bartlett passed away Monday at her residence. Visitation will be 5:30 to 9 p.m. tonight. And those are our obituaries brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2 on this Wednesday, June 11th, 2014. Of course, we are live streaming on the internet, and we archive our program on YouTube just in case you miss it for all your family, friends, and
for anywhere in the country.
Whoever you want to share it with, it's right there on the internet, accessible to you, and pretty much anybody who has the internet. So that's always good.
That is good.
You know, I was up this morning and I was surfing the web, and I was so I don't know what kind of TV shows you watched as a kid, but one of the TV shows we watched a lot in our house was The Magic School Bus. I don't know if you've ever heard of The Magic School Bus. It was a program that came on PBS. It was a science show.
Oh.
It was a show that was a cartoon, and there was this teacher, and she would take her kids on field trips, and they would learn about science, everything from human, like the cells in the human, and to animals, to things like that.
Fantastic.
But there, I was thinking about some of the shows. They're bringing it back.
Oh.
And so they're bringing it back for a new generation of kids,
Very good.
And I was thinking about some of the shows, that it would have been really neat to see come back. And I was reminded of, this past weekend, or this past week, we lost Ann B. Davis, who was Alice on the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
As well as, Rue McMahon, the Golden Girls. She was Blanche on the Golden Girls.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
She passed away this last weekend.
Are you sure? I was thinking she had passed away before that.
It might have been before that.
Yeah.
It was in the last little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know she was. Maybe it was just a thing that was on the internet that were memorializing her or something like that.
I think she's been dead for a little while because Betty White is the last
remaining one. Okay.
Of the Golden Girls. Yeah.
So there was. I was just thinking. So what kind of TV shows did you watch kind of growing up?
Oh my gosh, Leave It to Beaver.
Good show.
And that you see, and Happy Days. That was a little bit as I got older. Happy Days.
We did a 50s show last year in the Wallace at Wallace,
right?
And so I love that music from that era. The Big Bopper and big people like that.
Happy Days. The Fonz.
He was so.
Had his comb.
I tried to style my hair
like him. Yeah. Okay. Well, where's your comb?
Yeah, I don't have it.
At all times.
I don't have my switchblade comb, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. let's start out with the Weather Almanac. Of course, it's brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. And for this Wednesday, June 11th, the average high was 88 degrees, and the record was 99 degrees in 1953. The average low is 66 degrees, with the record being set at 52 degrees in 1988. Sunset today is going to be 7:59 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow at 5:34 a.m. Now let's take a look at the National Weather Radar. Of course, you can see, wow, just a lot of scattered thunderstorms there along the East Coast. Let's take a look at the Southeast region. You can see that maybe we've got some clear skies today, but as you can see, there's some weather creeping in there along Mississippi, making its way to us. So let's take a look at the next week forecast. Today it's going to be cloudy, breezy with a 60% chance of morning showers and thunderstorms and a high around 81. Tonight it's going to be 20% chance of rain, cloudy with a low near 63. Tomorrow partly sunny with a 20% chance of rain and a high near 85, with Friday being partly sunny and a 50% chance of rain. It looks like the percentage of rain goes down as we get into the weekend there, with highs in the 80s, making it up to 92 degrees next Monday. But we'll see.
We're all going to be screaming.
We're all going to be wishing that rain was back.
Rain? It cools everything off. Although the rain just makes it humid.
It does. It makes it. It gets a little bit more humid outside. And it was funny because yesterday, I was telling you about my friends who have the decorative concrete business.
Yes.
Decorative Concrete Solutions. We went and worked yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, it rained about 12 on us. And
About noon? Right.
And
I can verify that. Because,
it poured, and we had started to set some of the concrete, and we had to get some of it back up because it wasn't covered. Yeah. It was just a lot of mess yesterday. So, be prepared for rain, I guess, is all we could really say for the next couple of days.
Yeah. Maybe once that front goes through, though, it looks like that there's going to be some clear skies. It looks like there's going to be some clear,
and it'll get a lot warmer, and we'll enjoy
summer.
We'll make do with it, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, we have George Spear here with news and commentary.
How about a Facebook friend? Can we talk about that person?
Our Facebook friend? Let's take a look. I would be just devastated if we did not mention Mr. Jason William Nichols. What does he like?
Well, he likes, I hate to say it, but Alabama football. And the Atlanta Braves. So he's a good sportsman.
He likes sports.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, he's going to get the large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's famous barbecue. So come on by and grab that, Mr. Jason. We are happy to give that to you for being our Facebook friend.
Yeah.
And like we mentioned, George Spears here with news and commentary. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and commentary on this Wednesday morning. Well, the news has taken on a national interest. I was looking this morning online, and there's a South Carolina newspaper that's running the story about the shooting here in Coleman and out in Berlin, to be specific. Apparently, the sheriff's office, and of course Mr. Bartlett is the deputy, who is the spokesperson for the sheriff's office, is trying to, since the investigation is ongoing, you can't say a whole lot. But what's interesting about this is the local Coleman Times took one position, and the Jay Reeves of the Associated Press has taken something of a larger scope look at the situation, because apparently supporters are lining up behind this man who's charged with shooting this other individual. A Facebook site's already been created, right, for the shooter, because he was apparently shooting and killed the person who was in jail for molesting his daughter some years back. The man got out on probation, and some supporters of him say that he had turned his life around and was going to church and a number of other things. But I guess that you've got a lot of supporters supporting this individual, and I was trying to remember what his name was here, but Jay Maynor, 41 years old of Cullman, charged with murder in regards to this Mr. Brooks, who was the individual who had gotten out on probation. What apparently has happened, though, first of all, according to reports, Maynor rode up to the Berlin Quick Stop and was looking for the young man who was dating his stepdaughter, and he tried to shoot him, turned around, and then rode off on his motorcycle and went to the second person's house and killed him. But they've got a Facebook page for this guy who's the shooter, and we have Mad Dog Mike's as an advertiser for Channel 2. Mike Hayes, of course, is the individual who runs the barbecue there at the Berlin Quick Stop. He was the individual inside that building whenever the shooter shot at one of the victims. And he, talking in response to the question and issue of all the support for the shooter, he says, people here are calling him a hero for killing a child molester. I'm calling him a psychotic lunatic for endangering people's lives, including mine, Mike says. So, isn't it amazing how weird you can get away with things, and then you got people who are going to follow, like people who make big names in terms of serial killers and such, and you got women that want to marry them. Isn't that? Go figure how that happens. I don't understand that. At any rate, the Coleman Circuit Clerk's Office will be going back to regular hours. As you know, Judge Roy Moore told him over a year ago that because of the budget cuts, they couldn't stay open 5 days a week, so they went to 4 days a week. And the fifth day, they worked on putting all their old case records online, digitizing them, and providing those, making those available to the public, or to people like lawyers who were doing cases and such. So they'll be going back the 1st of July, 5 days a week. 15 more ballots, of course, have come forward in the provisional ballot count. They yesterday decided that they didn't decide, but they went ahead and counted the provisional ballots. That happens whenever you've got a question about a voter's polling place or identity. They have until the end of the week to prove that they're from this area or prove their identity. So, and it wasn't enough. Response wasn't enough to change any of the votes. Only about 15, as I say. Sheriff's Office in Coleman is telling people who live out at Walter that they have recovered some of the flowers that came from Duck Creek Cemetery in the Walter community, and they have an individual who apparently has been accused of taking those. But if you're missing flower arrangements off, like after Decoration Day, or if you'd put some there that have been stolen, you need to call the Colton County Sheriff's Office, because they have a bunch. I've never seen someone arrested for stealing flowers, but Lord knows we know they do it, because I was a victim myself. Also, let's see what else here. In Montgomery, the Public Service Commission is telling us that customers of Alabama Gas, natural gas, are going to get a price break this winter. Apparently, they had more than what was allowed in terms of profit this past year, and the Public Service Commission voted unanimously yesterday for Alabama Gas to return $16 million or so to its customers. So there will be a break beginning October 1st of this year. They decided to do this during the time whenever you use most of the gas, right? Which makes sense. Between October and March of next year, they will have a break. Jeremy Oden calls it a good Christmas gift, which I would think that it would be. And what about that election? House Majority Leader Eric Cantor lost his GOP Virginia primary race due to a Tea Party-backed challenger. Dave Bratt last night won. Dave
or rather Eric Cantor, the incumbent, spent $5 million in this race, $5 million. And the Tea Party-backed individual, Mr. Bratt, spent $122,000. Maybe you can't buy some things. Stay tuned. More Today on 2 after this.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Today on 2, this is the part of the show where we like to turn the focus to some of the local merchants here in Coleman. And of course, keep your ears open because we're going to be asking you a question about one of these specific merchants, and we're going to be giving you prizes. And of course, that first prize is going to be a family barbecue package from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And we also have a free round of golf from Chesley Oaks Golf Course. So there's, if you're looking for something to give your father for Father's Day, there's a little package right there.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at our merchant ads today. We're going to start off with Grand Point Pharmacy. It's the original home of 2 Old Goats product line. And don't let your allergies blow you away. Get them before they get you. They are located on Highway 31 North. That's Grand Point Pharmacy.
It's My Party. Balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla. Anything you need for any type of party, go by and see Judy at It's My Party.
Autotech Repair and Service. They offer electronic diagnostics, including major engine repairs, transmission repairs, brake repairs, foreign and domestic auto repairs. That's Autotech.
Deb's Bookstore. It's your hometown bookstore just down the road where browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day, and new books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
Picking Under the Pavilion every Tuesday night this summer. Next week it'll be Behind the Times, and of course, next week it'll be Dixie Bluegrass. All right, so anyway, it's at the Donnelly Green Center. It starts at 6:30 in the evening. Go rain or shine.
Night Free Insurance Agency. Night Free Insurance Agency, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. That's Night Free Insurance.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Give Holly Mullins a call at 256-620-JOLLY, which is 5655. Licensed inflatables, toddler interactives, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment.
Brown & Company Beverages. They are located on Highway 157 North, next to the Ford dealership. They have a huge variety of domestic imports, regional and imported beers, meads, mixes. It's where good taste begins.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman. Buy or rent to own. Carports, playsets, utility trailers, storage buildings. No credit check. You're approved. Located right there on Highway 278 West.
Okay, that is the first round of our merchants for our Know You Merchant segment of the show.
Okay.
Our question today is revolving around Pizza Hut. Okay?
Okay.
They do a special on wings, and we want to know how much these wings are.
That's a great deal.
So if you know the answer, give us a call. There's the number at the bottom of your screen. And if you just be thinking it up while we take a look at Money Matters here on Today on 2.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Shield with Premier Bank. I would like to take just a minute to inform you about some exciting things Premier Bank is currently working on. We have opened up 2 new locations, one on 157 in Coleman and one in Huntsville on Wattsburg Drive near Huntsville Hospital. We are also offering e-statements for all our current customers. This is a way to help the environment along with a better way for you to keep up with your monthly records. So come by and see us at any of our 9 locations today.
Well, I don't believe we have any callers today.
No, we hear the phone ringing, but I think they end up going, no, we don't know the answer.
I don't guess they know the answers, and that's okay.
All right.
That's okay. Just keep an eye on our merchant ads, and save up those answers, and call in one day when it's a good deal.
Right.
We have pretty good deals. So let's take a look at the rest of our merchant ads here on Today on 2. We're going to start off with the blizzard of the month. It is s'mores. That's chocolate, graham crackers, and marshmallows. It sounds delicious. Go check it out.
And Earl's Body Shop celebrating 50 years in business. Large and small towing available local or long distance at Earl's Body Shop.
The Hansville Drug Store, it's a blast from the past. It opened in 1925. They still serve ice cream treats from the original soda fountain. It's always old-time friendly service.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, where he has dress shirts, trousers, suits, blazers, formal wear. And he also has a sale going on right now. Let's take a look at that. Half off all his knit pull-on shirts. Great time for you to go by and pick up something for Father's Day. Don't forget him.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, they are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days of the week. They have an 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, beautifully manicured mint greens. That's Chesley Oaks Golf Course.
And Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is doing engraving for wood and metal products right in their store. You could personalize wedding gifts, anniversaries, dad gifts, gifts for dad. Yeah.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, offering family barbecue packages, and I also heard for a limited time he's going to be having some bulletproof sandwiches over there. Is that
right? Yeah. New fitness facility in downtown Coleman called Be Fit. It's a great place to get fit. It's just $50 a month, no contracts necessary, and it does include a certified personal trainer.
Tires for Less is more than just tires, although they do feature Bridgestone and Firestone. They offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, shocks and brakes. Come see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on 2nd Avenue.
Hair by Loretta. Hair is her passion, but she can also do highlights, haircuts, manicures, pedicures, and of course new clients get $10 off their color.
And the Coleman Pizza Hut, they offer the $10 family size pasta on Tuesdays and 50-cent Wing Wednesdays. That's of course the answer we were looking for. That's the Coleman Pizza Hut. And those are our merchants for today on this Wednesday, June 11th.
That's right.
So
going to take a little break.
We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back, and I believe we have a video.
Right. Pastor Nassan Ibrahim is from Uganda, and he'll be our guest next week. But he's got some video of this. He has, I guess, basically a mission that he is trying to accomplish. Needs a little help from us. So,
yes, he does. Anyway. So stay tuned and watch this segment.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
In 2013, Pastor Nassan's ministry did some incredible things. Here you see different bicycles, hundreds of bicycles that Pastor Nassan and his ministry was able to provide to pastors from all over Uganda. These pastors are going to take these bicycles like Americans would use vehicles, and they travel the country, let people hear the gospel. People are being saved because of these bikes. Here you see how excited they are. It's almost as if Pastor Nassan was giving these pastors new cars. These pastors are so very excited because this opportunity to have a bicycle will change their ministry. Pastor Nassan, for $120, is able to give a bike to a pastor. There's 1,000 pastors altogether that he is wanting to give bicycles to unleash them throughout the country, to allow them to be able to spread the gospel to all different areas in Uganda. And there's such great need and great poverty in Uganda that this is a game-changing ministry for these pastors, that they would be able to travel, and you can see their excitement. And because of the generosity of getting these bikes, they're able to go throughout the country and spread the gospel. And as you can see here, people are being saved dramatically, and just real life change. People are being saved because these pastors can go into these villages that have not heard the gospel or never had a clear presentation of the gospel, and they can go into these villages and let these people know about Jesus. Since Pastor Nassan has started this ministry, there has been over 10 wells that have been dug. Over 700 homes have been provided for refugees. 50,000 blankets to refugee children have been given. So this is a very credible ministry in Uganda. At the end of 2013, the president of Uganda actually came to visit with Pastor Nassan and Daystar Cathedral. The president has never visited Uganda Evangelical Church before, so this was a huge ordeal. He was really excited. He'd heard about the extreme impact that Pastor Nassan's ministry had been making upon Uganda, so he was very excited to get to be a part, get to meet all these pastors who are doing some dynamic things to change the world. The president was so moved by his visit with Pastor Nassan that he decided to match Pastor Nassan for every one bicycle that Pastor Nassan can raise for these pastors. The president will now also give a bicycle. So the goal is 1,000 bikes, and if Pastor Nassan can get 500, the president will also give 500 to reach that goal. Here you see Pastor Nassan showing the president the construction at Daystar Cathedral and everything that's happening there. Please continue to pray with Pastor Nassan for Daystar Cathedral, that they will be able to complete the construction and that everything will go well, so that more people can come and see what God is doing at Daystar Cathedral and can be ministered to at Daystar. In 2003, I actually had the opportunity to visit Uganda with Pastor Nassan on a missions trip with a church out of Coleman, Alabama. And I can tell you that the need there is great. But Pastor Nassan's ministry is affecting thousands of people. They are coming to him and these pastors and learning and receiving the gospel, and there was healings that took place. There was extreme generosity that happened, and it has been very, very effective throughout Uganda. Pastor Nassan requests that you consider helping him reach his goal of 1,000 bicycles. You can donate $120 to purchase one bike, and remember that the President of Uganda will match every one bike that we provide in the United States. So for $120, it will actually provide 2 bicycles to 2 different pastors so that they can go throughout the villages and spread the gospel so others can hear it and be saved. You can also provide prayer support for Pastor Nassan and Daystar Cathedral. Please pray that God continues to expand his ministry. If you'd like to speak with him or to donate towards his goal of the bicycles, you can reach him at 256-962-1093 or at NassanMinistries.org.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The scramble will be taking place on Saturday, June the 25th at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. And actually, no, that's a Wednesday. $80 per player and $300 for a 4-man team, and it is a fundraiser to benefit Ministry of Children. And New Prospect Baptist Church will be hosting a vacation Bible school. Everyone's invited to attend on their fun day on June the 14th at 3 in the afternoon, but the program will be taking place June the 16th through the 20th from 6 to 8:30. Ages 3 to 18 are welcome. Coleman Iris and Daylily Society will be having their Daylily Show on June the 21st at the Coleman County Museum from 7:30 until 2:30. And June the 26th through the 29th, St. Bernard Prep is hosting the Alumni Reunion. For more information, please visit them on the web at stbernardprep.com or call them at 256-739-6682. And the motorcycle ride that will take place this Saturday is going to help the cancer patients here in Coleman. And of course, there'll be breakfast and lunch served afterwards. It's $20 for the rider and $5 for the passenger. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com. Give us a call, 256-734-7399, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish Miss Sandy Weisner a happy birthday, and her name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And let's take one last look at the weather today. Of course, it's brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Today it's going to be cloudy, breezy, with a 60% chance of morning showers and thunderstorms and a high around 81. Tonight it's going to be cloudy with a 20% chance of rain and a low near 63. So tomorrow our guest is going to be
Mr. Robert Tidwell, I think, talking about Friends of
Frank Weiler. So if you don't know what that is, tune in and find out a little bit more about it. I know I'll be tuning in. So if you leave us today, have a great day. But until then.
All right. Hope you have a great day.
Daystar Cathedral is taking the next step in providing the people of Uganda with a place of worship. They need a new roof. Help us support Daystar Cathedral by attending the Missions Dinner at the First Baptist Church of Coleman Fellowship Hall, June 19th at 7 p.m. To reserve your dinner for the evening, go to daystarchurch.tv/give and make a difference for the people of Uganda.